Good evening, everyone. But I would like to request that I want to read my page, and because I was here like 1.5 years, so I don't know how to talk in English well. English is my second language, so just please be reading this. Let me read this, okay? So, first of all, I have two names. That my Burmese name is Emu, and I have my English name also, and Junie. My name is Sila. Okay, so I'm from Myanmar. That you all already know about that, and formally that my country is Burma, and I'm an educated woman, but I had 2 kids, and I'm 35 years old. One of my dreams was to come to America. It's craziest dream that I ever had. And I gave up everything in my Burma to come to here as a refugee in order to find a better future for me and for my kids. And I left my job and I came here like, you know how much I had in my pocket? I came here in America, it's $40 in my pocket. And I began life in America with no family, no income, no opportunities for higher education, and no worldly possessions also. But I only have a hope and desire to succeed at what I want to be. I never give up my ambitions to get what I want and to be successful. I try very hard to be a productive member in this society and to achieve a personal financial independence also. Like you all know that my country is a communist country, and we will not be able to have a free speech and for a career for a woman. So you couldn't even say anything that against the law and the government also. So what we have here in America that other countries don't have is the freedom. The freedom is that to be anyone and anything that you want to be, as well as the social services that can help that individual work that achieve their financial independence and financial goal. In Burma, we don't have the same freedom like that Americans have. In a year at a time that since I've been here in America, I can find a job and save money and support to my family I love my kids and my countries that I'm supposed to them like every month. So I can, now recently, like a month ago, I can buy a car of my own. So that is something that I wouldn't have been able to do in my country if I were living in my country. Like I said before, that I came here with only $40 to get here. There's a lot of, like I have one relative that is far, not like close relative. I have one grandpa in here, so he helped me a lot that. So, and because I'm here and I have no money, so I got a job at you guys all know that Lotus Garden restaurant. So I've been there, I'm working as a waitress for 1.5 years now. So that's my first job. Now my second job is like I'm an interpreter in a refugee centers, and I'm trying to do another job is Mohawk Valley, like MVHS. So I'm trying my process in human resource, and just I'm doing my best to get what I want. So you know that I have no car, and when I work to the Lotus Garden, and the place where I live is I have to work like 5 minutes. So I walk there like in the winter like this cold and -6 degrees. I walk through to work. And so it's really hard for me to struggle like this, you know. Yes, it is. There is a lot of challenges that I face in America, like language barriers, different cultures and way of life. And also the important thing is I'm familiarity of this everyone else here. So, and now I would like to tell about the America. So mostly what I heard that America is now that American, or mostly the American thinks that America is no longer the great nations. But whenever I heard that, I feel so bad, you know. They could not be so wrong for that. But America is still a great nation, so far as I know. That's why many people from all over the world, they still want to come to America. Because of there are still plenty of opportunities for work and education. Americans' dream is still alive, and dream to have your own business, a dream to have your own property, a dream to fulfill whatever you want, financial goals or whatever. And there are also many resources that can help you to achieve in that goal also. But you just have to be patient, be committed, and have a strong passion and you want it to be work hard. So, like I said, that America is still a great nation so far because there is a lot of unlimited opportunities for individuals to be somebody else. So we are a nation, that America is a nation of the dreamers, inventors, and the artists and the builders. America is now welcoming the immigrants from all over the world. And it is those immigrants communities that in turn help the Americas to become a good nation. So that immigrants also in the futures that becomes doctors, lawyers, business owners, educators, inventors, discoverers, creators, and so many other things. And America was, the only thing that America was not built in a fear. My country was living by fear. There's no freedom. America's built, like what I know, that America built in a fundamental principle that everyone have the same freedoms and opportunity to be farmers. People like immigrants like me, like people came here to seek a brighter future for themselves and their families and for their kids. Immigrants that came like me, everybody, whoever came to America, they wanted to be a productive member of this society, not to wander to America. And I want to conclude and leave the message to all of you that I love my country and took those risks to come to America in order to seek a brighter future for myself and for my 2 kids. Life is full of challenges and risks, but one has to be taking those risks to be willing to do those risks and fight for what they want. For me, I certainly did. It's all worth it for me. In this election years that I hear many challenging, different point of view in regards to immigrants. That immigrants who have been here for generations, it is easy to forget for their struggles and that reasons immigrants do through. On the other hand, I can tell you that for myself that immigrants came here for work and they came here with the dreams. They wanted to be somebody else. As we are human, if we can do everything, we have to do something. So, to be honest, that I hope that America is the nations of God. So everybody just trust in God, and God will bless you, and whatever you want to be, just try your best. Okay, thank you.